Thanks for clicking on Just Miss Fitness. Today I'm your trainer, Jasper Bravo. Today we are going to train our back. So this is going to be a video for those people who want to have a wide, thick back, that 3D looking back, that back that when you are walking around and you passed, somebody looks back and they realize this motherfucker is a strong one. And if that's what you're up to, this is going to be a video for you, if whether you're doing it naturally or enhanced. For my fellow naturals, welcome, and let's do this. Now, this is going to be just my typical back workout day. This is how I train my back on a typical day. And right now we are in through a bulk, which means we are trying to add some weight, and we are in a little bit of surplus, caloric surplus, and it's been more than a year doing that, and so far so good. And you want to continue doing this until when we'll realize that it's good enough, or maybe you never know, if we decide to get ourselves in a situation where we feel like we need to be leaner, maybe photo shoot or anything, you never know, a gig or whatever. So we're going to start our back workout by warming up, and always I warm up each and every workout of mine, and the reason for that is just to avoid injury and also to just get myself in the mood for doing the workout. Getting there and just attacking the weight, sometimes it's okay, but it is so risky and the morale is just not up there. Sometimes you just need to start the machine for a few minutes and allow it to at least be on motion for some moment before you start moving the vehicle. So that's the second set of warm up. Again, we are warming up with the bend over row. The first time we started warming up with the bar, but right now we are warming up with some tens, and now we're adding the next load of workout, and we're going to start with the first set of this workout. This is a very good workout for anybody who wants to have the thickness of the back. And I want you to notice that I'm holding the bar in a spoonated grip, and I'm doing this just to target more the lower back, because I want that width on my lats. So when you hold the bar the way I'm holding right now, it really stretches the lower back more, and it at the same time helps you with that thickness at the same time. So we're adding more weight, of course, for the next set. This is the second set of the workout, and when the weight starts becoming this heavy, of course we use some straps. We're trying to get to higher reps, that is at least 10 reps for these sets, just to make sure that we are, as much as we are going for heavy weights, we also want to make sure that the weights, we're doing them at a high reps, not that just doing heavy weights, because if you do the heavy weights and low reps, then you are working out for the strength. But right now that's not what we're doing. We are working out for the muscle growth and hypertrophy, and that's why we have to go for the high reps, because they're the ones which are best for having that growth of the muscle. Now this is going to be the third set of the workout. You can notice that we added some little plates. Those are the 5 kilogram plates, and we are trying to aim for another 10 reps. And you realize that when the weight becomes heavier, sometimes it's okay to be swinging a little bit, but always make sure that your lower back is really safe. Make sure that you take good care of it, especially if you're not using the belt, because you might get injured if you try to do this. Now we're going to the next workout, still for the back. This one is for the thickness of the back. One of the most brutal workouts for the back that most people avoid, which is single arm dumbbell row, and we are using 50 kilograms over here. That is 110 pounds for the first set, and here we are aiming for at least around 10 to 15 reps will be good for this one. Since this is the heaviest dumbbell we have in the gym, I usually try to make sure that the reps in between the sets are minimal, so that at least I get to failure faster, at least sooner, because I feel that one helps with the intensity of the workout. Because if you can't increase the weight and the reps, you don't want to go for so many reps, you can as well reduce the time that it takes you to recover in between the sets. That is just my analogy, and it works for me. So I don't know about you, but you can try that too. It does work for me. And since we started by doing a lot of dumbbell rows, I realized that my upper back is really growing a lot. The thickness of the back and also the rear delts is also growing some in a very amazing way. So yeah, that is our first set of the workout, and we need to go for the second set. As always, you're using the straps when the weight gets heavier so that it doesn't become an hindrance. Our grip doesn't become an hindrance to how much weight we can lift, because sometimes you realize that the back is still strong enough, but the grip is weak, so you can't continue going any further, and that is not something that we are looking for. So here again we are doing the same, just trying to maintain the form as much as possible and going for those many reps as possible, just to make sure that the back is feeling that thickness and that pump. Because if you're really looking by for serious pump on your back, try doing this workout. It's a very good workout for just getting some serious thickness and of course getting some awesome pump on the back. And if you're asking why I usually start with my left, it's because my stronger side tends to be right. So I start with the weaker part so that I get it to failure. Then the same reps are doing on my weaker part, the weaker side of my arms. I repeat the same on my right so that they catch up with one another. So yes, now we're going to the next workout, which is going to be pull-ups. And this is also a very good workout, by the way, if you're looking for serious pump, and also for that V-taper back. If you want your back to be wider and have that Cobra looking back, then you need to do this. And I'm also supersetting it with some stiff arm rows just for those lats, just to help me with the width of the lats. So just to make sure that, of course, also to add into the intensity of the workout. That's why I'm also doing this. I'm doing these foot supersets. So of course sometimes it's good to add these into your workout, just to add into the intensity. That is the drop set, the supersets, the myo reps, and so on and so forth, just to make sure that sometimes you get beyond failure with your workouts. This is the second set of this workout, and this is just body pull-ups without any extra weight. I'm doing this towards the end of the workout just to make sure that I don't need to add any weights for me to get to failure sooner. Because if I start with the pull-ups, I'll either go for so many reps or I'll have to add some weights at the beginning of the workout when I'm still fresher, so that I'm able to get to failure sooner. So that's why I'm throwing these towards the end of my workout. And now we need to get a look at the pump and see what's happening with the physique update. That is how the back is looking right now. It looks quite impressive. That's how the width, that's how wide it looks. That's what's up with the upper part of the back, which is quite impressive. The delts are also not bad. Even the pecs, I think the pecs are good. The biceps, I can look at the other biceps and I'm impressed with that, by the way. I'm really impressed with this one. This one is good. This one is good. I can't see much. The chest is, the upper chest, which used to be a problem, right now is so good. You can see the longer head of the triceps is also so well grown. I think this bulk is quite moving in the good direction. And always I need you to keep in mind that when you can realize that the whole workout took us 9 sets, and in each and every set we are just getting as close as possible to failure, which matters so much. And then always practice progressive overload, which means always try to increase the reps of the weights, the reps of the workout, and then Yeah, the upper chest is good. Everything I think is just moving on. I can see the forearms also are moving on all right, and the tips, everything is just fine, man. And you can subscribe if you like me to see you in the next one. Toodles.